Corpbiz.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you all. This is Monisha with you from Corpbiz, and in this video we are going to talk about the society registration process in India. Let's take a look on the overview of society registration. A society refers to pool of individuals that have a common goal and aims to serve a charitable purpose. Societies are typically registered for incentivizing charitable undertakings like music, sports, art, religion, education, etc. The Society Registration Act is the governing body of the registered societies in India. Such societies are liable to operate in line with the provisions of the said Act. This Act seeks to underpin legal stipulations of society registration to incentivize fine arts, science, literature, or distribution of awareness for bountiful purposes. So, what is the purpose of society registration in India? A society registration can be done for promotion and development of science, fine arts, or literature, or the distribution of insightful knowledge for charitable purpose or political education. As per Section 20 of Societies Act 1860, registration of a society is granted to serve either one or all of the following purposes: incentivize of fine arts, distribution of political education, facilitating charitable assistance, incentivizing of literature and science, setting up military orphan funds, maintenance or establishment of galleries or public museums, maintenance or establishment of public libraries, incentivization or distribution of insightful knowledge, accumulations of natural history, accumulations of philosophical and mechanical inventions, instruments or design. Once we are through with what are the purposes of society registration, let's take a look on the registration process of a society in India. A society can be set up by at least 7 or more Indian nationals. Apart from that, entities, overseas nationals and other registered societies possess right to register societies MOA. Just like partnership companies, society has the liberty of functioning as an unregistered entity. However, only the registered societies will hold the properties in their name or have the right to sue the defaulter in its state government's Administered Society Registration Act. Therefore, the application for the same should be filed before the specific authority of the state which the society has its registered office located. Society registration usually begins with the name approval process followed by drafting of MOA and the rules and regulations of the society. Name selection for the society. In view of the Societies Act 1860, the applicant must keep the following facts in mind before selecting the society's name. The proposed name should not possess any resemblance with existing names since it is an offence. The proposed name should not violate the provisions of Emblem and Names Act 1950. The name should be original and free from an element that hampers third-party interest in any way. Memorandum of Association of the society must enclose the signature of every establishing member. Apart from that, it must entail the stamping of the following official: Gazetted Officer, Notary Public, Chartered Accountant, Advocate, Oath Commissioner. Fundamental contents of Memorandum of Association of a society. The MOA shall entail the following things: society's name, address of the society, duties of governors, directors, council committee or other regulatory bodies that seek to govern such a society apart from MOA. The society is also liable to draft a brief copy of rules and regulations that must include the signature of at least 3 members of the governing body. Further, it must be filed with MOA. So, what are the basic documents are required to authenticate MOA of the society? Requesting letter reflecting the formal request for society registration. It must enclose signatures of all the establishing members, duplicate copy of MOA accompanied by a certified copy, duplicate copy of rules and regulations of society along with the attested copy, Enclosing the signature of the establishing members. Address proof of society's registration office and NOC from the landowner. An affidavit attested by the secretary or the president of the society, affidavit avowed by the secretary or president of the society declaring relationship among its subscribers, minutes of meeting, mandatory documentation for registering a society in India. So, the mandatory documentation for registering a society in India includes PAN card of all the establishing member of the society, residence proof pertaining to society's members. The following documents can serve as a legitimate proof of the residence: bank statement, utility bill, Aadhaar card, DL, that is driving license, passport, memorandum of association attested by the aforesaid individuals. Then comes rules and regulations of the society drafted in a way mentioned above. It must highlight the following details: rules and regulations pertaining to society's undertaking and day-to-day operation, rules regarding the membership enrollment, timeline and predefined schedule for conducting a meeting, auditor's details, arbitration conditions for dispute handling, rules pertaining to society's dissolution. So, points to be noted: inclusion of any new rules in the above document seeks the approval of the President, Chairman, Vice President and the Secretary of the Society. Covering letter. Covering letter reflecting the object of the proposed society must be enclosed with signature of all the founding members. Proof of address of the society. A copy of address proof of the proposed society along with the NOC granted by the landowner. List of all the members, a complete list of the founding members along with their signatures, a declaration made by the president confirming he and she is willing and competent to serve the assigned duties. The above documents must find their way to Registrar of Societies accompanied by the standard fees in 2 copies. Upon receiving the application form, the Registrar of Societies will sign the first copy as acknowledgement and keep the second for authentication. After scrutinizing the documents, the Registrar shall grant the certificate of incorporation by allotting a registration number to it. The attest rules and regulations and MOA must be filed with the respective society or registrar of state with a standard fee. If the registrar finds no loophole in the application during inspection, then they will grant them legal status to society. So connect with Corpbiz for seamless grant of society registration. Documentation handling is one of the most vital phase of any licensing procedure. Arrangement of proper and accurate documentation seeks professional expertise and pinpoint knowledge of applicable provisions. This is sometimes first-timer may struggle to address upfront. If you come across the same situation, then look no further. Corpbiz Associates can help you through ensuring top-notch professional assistance throughout the registration process. They will jot down the underlying legalities for registering the society in India, will prepare accurate documentation in view of ongoing act, enable clients to keep a tab on the application progress, ensure timely delivery of society registration. For more concerns or questions on working of various societies in India, kindly email us at info@corpbizadvisors.com or call on the numbers mentioned over the screen. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.